latest news, national issues, the political scene, and conversations with prominent personalities. All these firsthand at the forefront. On behalf of Attorney Karen Jimeno, I am Anne Asis-Carilo. Good morning. Veteran filmmaker Chito Roño is one of the most influential figures in Philippine movie industry. He has an entry for tomorrow's opening day of the Metro Manila Film Festival horror drama Espantaho with Judy and Santos and Lorna Tolentino. The movie promises to be a visual treat with heavy special effects, an expense that was not skimped off. Does this mean that producers are more confident on the fate of the local filmmaking industry? In the eyes of Direk Chito Roño, what can he see in the future of our local filmmaking industry? At the forefront is veteran filmmaker, producer, writer, and talent manager, Direk Chito Roño. Good morning, Direk Chito. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Good morning to all of you.
You know what, Direk, we will start things off light kasi we want to get to know you better. So we're going to show pictures on our LED screen. And can you share with us what these pictures mean to you? So let's show our first picture, please. Ayan. Calbayog, Samar, your hometown.
Yes. Where is it?
Ito po, tingin po tayo here. There.
Saan ang tingin namin? Baka magkahiwalay kami ng tingin.
Here, right in front, there.
Yeah.
Your hometown. Can you tell us, Direk, how was it growing up in Calbayog?
Ay, yun na naman, Samar. I mean, I love Samar. So, everything there I love. I always go home every year. I spend my time there. Minsan 2 buwan. Kaya pasalamat nga sa pandemic, tagal ko doon.
Oo.
Siguro mga 4 months yata ako doon.
4 months? Matagal na pala yung 4 months, no?
Para sa akin, usually weekend lang nandun ako before.
Okay.
I only spent a little time when I was still very busy. Yun lang. But I grew up there and I have so many memories in Calbayog.
Speaking of memories, meron ka bang fondest childhood memories while you
Wala
were
naman
growing
talaga,
up?
But my barkada is there. We have all grown older.
Okay.
But we managed to get in touch once in a while.
Okay. Hanggang ngayon, you still get in
Yeah,
touch with
we
each
do
other.
get
Oh,
in
that's
touch,
nice,
oo.
that's nice. Meron ka ba?
Childhood friends ko to.
Whenever you go back, meron pang mga doon nakatira.
Marami pa
that's nice.
sila.
Okay. Were there any prominent people from Samar that you looked up to while growing up?
That time, it was the Cardinal. Kasi he's like my grand uncle.
Okay.
So, Cardinal Rosales was an idol. There was a
Cardinal
time na
Rosales,
kailangan, gusto ko maging pare dahil sa kanya.
Talaga. Actually nga, I watched one of your interviews, mga previous interviews niyo. And then you were asked, kung hindi ka director, ano ka? Ano ang magiging professional if you weren't a director? Sabi mo, pare.
I think so.
Yeah.
I still believe so.
So I think maybe it was because of that, no? Yung inspiration mo from the Cardinal. Okay, Direk, let's take a look at our second photo. That is, of course, your late father, Mr. Jose Alvarez Roño. Now, Direk Chito, you come from a political family. How was it growing up with your dad, who was a former governor of Samar and a former secretary of the DILG?
Ang hirap kasi looking back, when I was a kid, when I was born, he was already in politics. When I was born, he was a mayor. So I didn't see him any other way. He was always in power. So I grew up knowing that he was always busy, he was always concerned with so many things.
Right.
And I didn't realize that I came from that family until I grew up. Malaki na ako. Kasi mula ng baby pa ako, he was already in the position of government.
Siya ba yung tipong sinasama ka at work? Naging playground mo ba
Hindi.
ang munisipyo?
Kasi, in fact, I remember when I was, may consciousness na ako noon, Alam ko, pinagbabawal kaming lumabas pag eleksyon.
Ah, okay.
Bawal kaming...
Bakit daw?
Hindi ko alam. Kasi alam mo naman, bata pa ako. So, behave ka lang ng behave. Obey ka lang ng obey.
Yeah. Pag sinabi lang, yes. Especially
yes ka lang
during,
yes.
during that time pa, hindi tayo sumasagot sa parents natin. Ano?
At saka, hindi mo iniisip. Kasi, ang dami naman nalang binagbibigyan ka. Kasi kahit na nung high school na ako, nagrarally ako against the government, hindi naman niya pinagbabawal sa akin.
Okay.
Pinapagalitan niya lang yung pare. I found out much later na kaibigan niya yung pare at pinapagalitan niya. Ba't mo sinasali yung anak ko dyan?
Was there any
Pero
pressure?
hindi ako pinagalitan. No pressure from him at all. Hindi talaga. Wala.
But walang pressure from your family to get into politics as well?
Wala.
Ah, okay.
Neither-
Your five
neither-
other siblings?
I don't know with them.
Okay.
If they had private conversations. Personally, when I wanted to be a priest, he allowed me to study the seminary.
Okay.
When I wanted to be in broadcast communication, tinanong niya lang sa akin, because alam mo na, Judy, type, anong broadcast communication, di ba? Parang only UP was offering it then. Wala naman siyang, he never says, against whatever you want
So
to
he
do.
really supported, no? Sinuportahan
So,
niya whatever
sinabi
you
ko,
want.
I want to study film in New York, in America, wala namang sinabing bawal or what. So, I think I was very lucky.
Now, Direk, let's take a look at our third picture on our LED screen. It is the late Tony Mabesa. Now, he was a contemporary in Dulaang UP. You were part of Dulaang UP as well.
I was.
You were both actors, no?
I was both in acting and in production.
Okay.
Mostly in production. I opted to do more production work.
I saw on your write-up that sa Dulaang UP, you didn't really start out as director agad or an actor. Dinaanan mo halos lahat. You were props man also? Yes?
I was. Nag-sound effects pa kami.
Sound effects. Oo. Ay,
Lahat
iba pa yung
ginawa
sound
namin.
effects during that time. Di ba?
Live. While the play is going on, you make your own sound effects.
Yes, ganun pa
We
nung
call it
panahon na yun.
chorus at that time.
Okay.
Kasi we were doing voices. At the same time, we were doing sound effects.
Who,
I love Tony and I miss him.
siya pa yung nag-encourage sa'yo to, from being behind the scenes, maging actor naman, stage actor
Actually, he inspired me to direct.
Okay.
Kasi he has a directing class. I did get into the directing class. And I enjoyed doing that. And he encouraged me to do my first my one and only stage production sa Met.
Okay.
So,
Anong play to, sir?
Tagalog play, original. Aswang, I think. I think the title, Aswang sa Luzon. And okay naman. But I did not Dulaang, but student productions in UP.
Doon ka ba na-discover as a director?
Doon, sa UP.
Sino naka-discover sa'yo, Direk?
No, nag-enroll lang ako sa theater. I was in, actually before UP, high school pa lang, yung pinsan ko, who was in UP, had so many classmates and friends. And I had an 8mm camera. And I would shoot from them, UP students.
Okay.
They were in college, I was still in high school. I was still in summer, but every summer, I would come and shoot for them. And I didn't see what the final product is because I would go back to summer. But I would give them the film. They would edit it and everything. Then in college, automatically, nag-UP na ako.
Okay.
Nag-aral na ako from UP, from another school.
Can you tell us all about how you jumped from theater to film directing?
No, UP at that time, theater, I was very active. We did some TV productions sa Mascom. And then, but there was no film course. it was only Virgie was offering sa UP Film Center
Okay.
parang a subject or a subjects in film. So, Virgie with Ticoy Aguiluz, sila yung mga una kong sa film. Nag-enroll ako. I was very happy kasi very limited. So, pinag-aralan ko na mag-transfer sa Amerika.
Okay.
And I studied script writing first. Tapos nag-aral na ako sa university.
Okay.
And that's where I finished my course. And then I went into masters. Kaya lang, bago man matapos, sinulatan ako ni Amy na umuwi ka na, I'm offering you sa film center. So, hindi ko na tinapos yung 1 year lang yata ako nung sa masters eh.
Okay.
Tapos, umuwi na ako to work sa films. I took the opportunity and then, sunod-sunod na yan, I was offered the
Doon
job.
na nagsimula ang lahat. Yeah. Direk, let's take a look at the next picture on our screen. Of course, the famous Pinoy rock band, Rivermaya. You co-founded Rivermaya with Miss Liza Nakpil. Yes. How did you discover the members and how did you form the group?
Weird. Ano yan eh? Weird. Ang una dyan si Rico Blanco. Nag-phone in lang siya.
Phone in, okay.
Doon ang una na, phone in. That's the first audition I remember. I was really busy with another group that time. So I left it to Lisa to make buo the group. And originally, wala si Bamboo. So, but I took them around to places that were, so mga, nalala mo faces.
Yes,
and all
yes,
that,
yes. Yeah.
Siniikot namin, aside from what they had, also some venues na weird, yung sa malapit sa UST. Never ako nakapunta eh.
No, I think I
Rock
know that.
band.
Yes, I know that. Mayrix.
Mayrix.
Yeah, yes.
Sila nag-Mayrix. Ako hindi ako pumunta sa Mayrix. Sabi, saan ba yun?
Grabe ka, Direk. Galing ako UST.
I did enroll sa UST. Exam ako sa UST. Pero hindi. I did not.
Yeah, that was right in front of UST. So wala pa si Bamboo during that time, no?
Yung original group.
Si
pa.
Rico.
So, well, si Perf, si Rico, si Nathan's original, Mark is original. Andyan sila. We had an Australian guy as singer before. I forgot his name. I saw him, I think, after. So nag-grow naman siya. And then, I was very active. I was very active sa ABS before, remember? So, we promoted the film, the band heavily sa ABS.
Okay.
Now with Bamboo, so pinasok ko siya sa lahat ng posible ko mapasukan sa kanila sa ABS. Natulungan naman nila ako. And that's how Rivermaya came to be.
Yeah.
And they had good music. Kasi naalala ko noon, every time they do music, I wasn't there kasi I'm doing films, I'm doing Streetboys, ang dami kong ginagawa. So, but Lisa would religiously send me materials.
Updates,
So, may mga tapes ako ng mga unang version ng Kisap Mata, 1214 and all that. Kaset-kaset pa noon, remember?
Yeah, classic.
But I would listen to them and I would tell them what I liked. In fact, when they were already sikat, I did one MTV for them. For free.
Okay. What made you venture into managing talents, Direk?
Actually, hindi naman siya talagang plano. Barkada kami ni Lisa for such a long time. Tapos pinag-usapan namin, huy, magtayo naman tayo to something different aside from what we do.
Okay.
Ayun, nabuo ko ang Streetboys, nabuo namin ang Rivermaya. Kaya nga, 1993 nabuo yung dalawang yan eh.
Oo, kasi yung 90s talaga, it was all about bands at saka dance groups.
Correct,
Yung mga
So
boy
I had
dance
two on the
groups,
same
right?
year.
Yeah. Speaking of Streetboys, ito yata yung ating next picture on the LED screen. O, diba? Do you remember that? Direk, batang-bata. They actually had a reunion concert, di ba?
Yes,
Last
very
month.
successful.
Yes, very successful reunion concert. And that was the only time that they reunited again after 31 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
Yeah.
itong kumpletong-kumpleto sila, as in lahat sila. Yun. I was very happy and touched that somehow God made it possible for us to reunite again after
Right.
31
years, di ba? Such a long time. And for you to
Sabi
be
ko
able
nga
to
sa
gather
kanila,
all of them again,
yes, sabi
di
ko
ba?
nga sila, alam mo ba, napakaswerte natin. Can you imagine, after 31 years, who would think that you would be able to get back together again?
Yes, yes.
Who would think, ay, di ba napaka-blessed natin? I think we should be thankful to the Lord. Parang ganun. That somehow, binigyan tayo ng opportunity that we can be together.
Right. Direk, can you tell us, paano mo nabuo yung Streetboys?
Actually,
Magbalik tanaw tayo. How did you discover them?
It's a funny story on my side. For 3 years or 2 years before that, lagi nila ako pinapa-sponsor ng basketball.
Okay.
So I have teams that I barely know and I don't remember because they never win. Alam mo ba yung parang every week padala ka ng merienda, padala ka ng every week padala ka ng merienda, pagkain, pang-celebrate, pang whatever. Tapos walang panalo, not even a single trophy.
Okay.
Actually, sa isip ko lang yun, natawa nga ako eh. Nababaw, di ba? Instead of thinking of just helping the kids, sabi ko, wala naman yata, hindi ko alam kung ito pa rin yung mga taong tinutulungan ko. Yung pinamerienda ko, basta pakain lang ako ng pakain. Then I thought, kilala ko si Jeline. Close kami ni Belia. Belia, magtatayo ako ng dance group, tulungan mo ako, wala akong alam dyan.
Jeline Eugenio, right?
Jeline Eugenio, Belia Tan, remember? She was still alive. So they encouraged me to put it up and help me. Binuo ko kaagad, nag-audition ako kami ni Jeline. Malay ko sa sayaw-sayaw na yun. Si Jeline, nag-ano-ano. Tapos, siyempre.
Gaano karami yung nag-audition during
Dami
that time?
nag-audition, 2 days kami. 2 afternoons.
Okay.
Before a disco opened, kaibigan ko si Alex Linaw, yung Equinox. Bago magbukas yung Equinox, nag-audition kami.
Okay.
So by 6, tapos na kami. 2 days, ginawa namin. We managed to gather around 15 to 18 people. But we know naman that it will peter down to how many lang. So pakonti ng pakonti. Tapos nagpapasok si mga winner sa Itbulaga, pinasok, yung mga ganon. So hanggang naging 8. Tapos pag nabawasan ng isa, may kinukuha ulit ako para makompleto. 8. So, kaya nga 11 na kami kasi palit.
Nagkapalit-palit na ng members. Yeah.
May mga nag-abroad, may mga nag-ano. And I tried to maintain the 8 kasi ang konti naman ng less than 8 eh.
Nagkaiba-iba na yung members ng Streetboys, no, Direk? But who were the original
The original
boys?
is the 8.
Okay.
The original 8.
Sila...
Si Vong, of course, Jong.
Yeah, Jong and
original
Vong.
yan.
Yes.
And then they never left. Vong, Jong,
Spencer?
Maynard. Spencer left.
Okay.
Maynard, they had to go kasi Spencer, Sherwin, Nico had to go to join Miss Saigon.
Okay.
Kasi ito na nga eh. So after a while, di paulit-ulit na lang sabi. Tapos tumawag naman sa akin ng Miss Saigon. Oh, gusto mo mag-audition yung Streetboys? Go! Sabi ko gano'n, bored na kami rito. Ganun yung feeling ko yung parang, let them do something else. Kawawa
something
naman
different.
sila.
Yeah.
So they enjoy sa kanyang choreographer ng Miss Saigon. Dinala sila abroad. Sabi ko, go! Sabi ko, tuloy-tuloy lang. Si Jong had to leave soap opera at ABS. So, he can join Miss Saigon in London and Scotland. Kasi parang nainggit siya that they were all dancing abroad. And he was doing a soap opera here. sa mga bagets, hindi mo mapigilan. So, lahat sila nag-alisan. And then later on, after Bisaygon, audition naman sila for, siyempre, pag nakatikim mo na working abroad, di ba?
Sunod-sunod na yan.
So,
Yeah.
they spent so much time in Singapore. They opened Universal. Kasama sila sa Universal opening up to more than 10 years sila doon. And some of them, dalawa pa yata is still there, the junior ones.
Okay.
Kasi I had the junior ones. After the senior left, I got junior Streetboys.
Direk, nung finora mo yung Streetboys, did you expect them to become such a big hit, to become an icon nung 90s?
All I know is I wanted them to be different from all the others. Nagpapare-pareho na yung dancers before, remember that. So, hindi mo na ma-distinguish which one was which.
Yeah. Kasi meron ng maneuvers, di ba? May universal motion.
Pa-cute na lang sila ng sayaw, but they were all just simply cute.
Yes.
I wanted the Streetboys to be more than just cute.
Pa-cute. Okay.
Kaya nga, I did not choose the cute bagets of the Streetboys because I wanted them to be very talented more than the very cute. Well, they look good now. But
They look good now.
they were already successful that time. And this was taken
Batang-bata pa
in
sila.
Calbayog.
Can you just look at that, Direk?
That was taken in Calbayog in Samar. I bought them to
I see.
Samar.
Okay. Di ba naman? And the haircuts.
That's
Alam
the
na alam mo
original.
na back from the 90s talaga ito right? And I can just imagine yung excitement ng fans nila when you announced that they would be reuniting, di ba? And then bringing back all those memories from the 90s and the dance steps, right?
Yeah, ibang sayaw noon. Iba talaga.
Okay, Direk, let's take a look at the next picture on our screen. Of course, ito ang ating
Yes.
entry for the MMFF this year. Espantaho, did I pronounce that right?
Yes, it's Portuguese, Espantaho.
Espantaho. What does Espantaho mean?
Literally, I was told, and I looked sa Google, and it meant scarecrow.
Scarecrow. Okay. Bakit Espantaho ang title?
Actually,
Without giving any spoilers.
Hindi ko idea yung title. I just
okay.
gave Chris, the writer, the idea of the movie, parang the context of the movie. And he came up with this Espantaho. He made the character landowner, yung mga mayayaman asidero type. So you have the scarecrow image as, a farmer, not farmer, asindero, more of asindero. Yun. So Espantaho became an image of the movie, the parang natural image. Kasi what does the scarecrow look like when the land has been abandoned? Di pati yung Espantaho naging mukhang abandoned.
Oo. So, Direk, how different is Espantaho from the previous horror movies that you made? Kasi ang dami. We have Feng Shui, we have Shake, Rattle, and Roll.
Well, it's a conscious effort on my end that I never repeat myself, even sa drama. I remember, I don't know why I'm sikat with horror, really. I only started with Barbara.
Yes.
And then I did a series of dramas that were hits. I did Dekada, I did Bata-Bata, I did, ang dami kong ginawa pang iba. But all they remember is Barbara, Feng Shui,
Feng Shui, yes.
It's the masa that really dictates yung image mo. But I think, hindi ko naman sinasabing ayoko, no? Hindi ko naman sinasabing ganun kasama o sama-sama. Ang sinasabi ko lang, I also do drama.
Yeah. You do different genres as well. Nag-action ka nga rin. And you also had the musical, di ba?
Yes.
You had that musical as well. But now, here you are doing another horror movie. Ano yung mga challenges that you had to face while doing Espantaho?
Well, my first challenge was, kasi storya ko naman to, no? So I really avoided going down the path of Feng Shui or Sukob and all the others until Ghost Bride. I wanted it to be different from all of them, and at the same time, well, ang hirap kasi magsalita kasi baka mabuking-buking tayo.
Okay.
But it's a mix of horror and drama.
Ah, I see.
Very strong mix. Ang lakas-lakas.
I think talagang this is something that moviegoers are gonna be looking forward to. Kasi, yeah, aside from getting that horror taste, they're also getting drama, di ba? And your cast is, wow, you have Judy and Santos there, you have Lorna Tolentino
Very good
there.
actors.
Yes, you have...
And they really complement each other. Basta itong Espantaho will scare you and will make you cry.
I love that. Gusto ko yan. Papanoorin ko yan direct. Is this a reunion movie for you, Judy Ann and Lorna?
Well, I have worked with Judy and Sarigal before. In fact, with Spencer. I think Maricel was also there. And Boyet. I don't remember. Tagal na nun. 90s pa. And then, Lorna, of course, dami kong ginawa kay Lorna. I did sa Star yung Patay sa Sindak and Viva. Nasaan? Ang puso ba yun?
Nasaan ang puso ko? Yes. That was...
Tapos, with Janice, I did a lot. Sila pa ni Gabi noon. And then I did with Julio. Basta ang dami kong ginawa. Most of the actors I did, it was a surprise that during the press con, I found out that even Eugene si Uge was in my cast in Laro sa Baga. Starting pa lang siya noon. So now, I just realized I had I in the Universal Motion Dancer movies I did. At Uge in Laro sa Baga.
So parang na reunion of sorts,
I know.
diba?
And
Yeah.
Catherine ba yan? Catherine Bernardo.
Catherine Bernardo,
was
yes.
in Dekada.
But
she was a child.
Child pa, bata pa siya. Judy Ann is in this movie, and it's her comeback movie, after
I don't know how many
5 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Not even more.
More ba?
90s pa kami.
Paano mo na-convince si
Hindi,
Judy
actually,
Ann
after our first movie, naging barkada ko siya.
Okay.
Kaibigan ko siya, kaibigan siya ng Streetboys.
Okay.
Alam mo, same generation yan.
Right, yes.
So, lahat sila nagkikita-kita. So, minsan, she had a bar in Timog before. Lagi ako pupunta. Lagi kami umiinom ng tuba. Yung alcoholic drink from Samar. Basta marami. And then the manager, naging kaibigan ko rin. Tapos nag-shooting kami sa kanila. Yung mga ganon. It's a long story. And tagal-tagal na.
So, Judy and Santos is there, Lorna Tolentino, and that is something to look forward to in this movie of yours that's going to be shown. The first day of showing is December 25,
December
right?
25, that's
Christmas
tomorrow.
Day, yeah. Now, Direk, I think we are going to go on a break, but before we go, I'm going to leave you with a hanging question. Apart from declining moviegoers, what do you think is the biggest challenge ngayon ng Philippine film industry? Before you answer that, we will pause for a break. Ladies and gentlemen, at the forefront, we'll be right back.
Hello and welcome to Follow the Money. I'm Rain Musngi. Join us as we explore the tools and insights you need to jumpstart your financial journey. The crypto market climbed over $800 billion. Tech giant Alibaba has announced plans to issue notes. Investors are anticipating a significant downward move for the cryptocurrency. Swift is adding a new chapter to her record-breaking year.
Follow the Money, 10:30 a.m.
Keep it here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel. Always on top.
Good morning, I'm Ferdy Salvador.
Good morning, I'm Mikey Orata, and welcome
welcome to Industry Beacon, where we shine a light on the trailblazers, the disruptors, and the industry leaders shaping our future.
And in each episode, we explore how they're staying ahead in their fields, one industry at a time.
Can bring luxury products, and that the Filipino nurses and the malasakit is really what makes us really good.
Compared to other industries like oil and gas, you can never compete salary-wise.
Industry Beacon on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Hello and welcome back to At the Forefront. Now, before we went on a break, I asked Direk Chito Roño this question. Apart from declining moviegoers, what do you think, Direk, is the biggest challenge ngayon ng Philippine film industry?
Well, ang dami. Yung foremost is the size of our market. Parang lumiliit ng lumiliit eh.
Okay.
Hindi siya And then the other is parang we never go beyond our borders. We never go beyond the Philippines as a movie. It's always just Philippine market. So palit yun. Kasi ngayon may streaming na. Pangalawa, ang mga producers are still very dependent on our old formulas.
Okay.
Because they believe na ang masa still will rely on the old formulas.
Okay.
Pero ang feeling ko, because we have a new market, that's why the young stars are also making it sa TV man o sa movies, that our market has to change a bit to adjust to the market that is now very, how do you say, they would enjoy streaming services, YouTube, yung mga ganun na.
And I think right now, if you look at the moviegoers, the ones going to the theater, no, nag-iba na siya eh. From the C market, di ba? Ngayon parang ABC na. Maybe because if you've observed, yung mga ticket prices natin, they're very expensive. Going to the cinemas is not as affordable as before, from years back, if you would look at that.
Yes, I agree. The market should be, I mean, now it's a very challenging times. So many issues have to be confronted. Budget has gone up.
Yeah.
Sabi mo nga, because, bakit? Movie prices have gone up. Kung tumaas na nga ang presyo ng production eh.
Oo.
Tapos ang budget naman ng pelikula, paliit ng paliit. Oh, totoo yan. I mean, some I hear spend only so much. Dalawang pelikula na. Ginagawa nilang taping ang movie. And I think it's different when you're shooting a film.
Right.
It should be different from when you're doing TV lang.
Right. Do you think also the quality of movies, we need to improve on the movies that we come up
I
with?
believe that if you have a very good movie and invest a lot and be very wise with the kind of movies you do,
Right.
you may earn back, you can earn back your money.
The expenses.
But if
yes.
you think little and spend little, you will not earn that much.
Right. Direk, right now, we are going to take a look at our LED screen again. Little icebreaker for us this morning. We're going to show you pictures, and can you please tell us your thoughts on these pictures? Let's show them the first one. Ayan. It's alias Stella Magtanggol from 1986. I believe this is your first film directorial project.
No.
Is
I
it?
think pang-apat ko yata, pan-lima.
Okay. Fourth movie. Can you tell us all
That's
about
my
that?
first with Seiko.
Okay.
Naku, ang hirap niyan. We were in the middle of the, yung sa Porac, after pinatubo. So, puro lahar yun.
Oo. Ang
Everywhere
challenging
we
nun sa
walk,
set,
ay,
yeah.
nako, gumaganon ang sahig.
Yeah.
And I had Tony Mabesa there in that movie.
Why did you shoot there? Why was that your setting?
Naisip namin ni Roy na it was perfect time to do a movie like this. Kasi alam mo naman that will never happen again. So if you look at it again, and I shot so many movies in the Lahar. I remember even Patay sa Sindak, I shot sa Lahar. Spirit Warriors, I shot sa Lahar. Kasi sabi ko, this landscape will soon disappear. You know, when it goes back to normal,
Right.
and ganon-ganon. Wala na yung look ng barrenness na we had before after Pinatubo.
So, for you, Direk, it's important for you to capture yung ganito.
Well, it's in my
particular
mind that I
state.
wanted to capture something that is as fleeting as possible. It's not
Right.
that fleeting. Medyo matagal din siya.
Yeah.
Pero fleeting in the scope of things.
Right.
Fleeting siya.
Yun-
It's not permanent. When Pinatubo came to be, syempre disaster. I was there. I went there 3 days after the Pinatubo and it was really bad. So when I went back to shoot, may kalsada na,
Oo, different
may
na.
transport
Yeah,
na,
yeah,
maalikabok nga lang, maraming bahay na sira, abandoned, etc. But it was better than before. So
Yeah.
I guess after a while, it improved.
Then let's take a look, Direk, at our next photo on the screen. Private Show and Tanong Mo sa Buwan. Both movies are critically acclaimed, of course, and both starred by the late Jacqueline Jose. Let's talk about that. As an actress, anong na-appreciate mo about the late Jacqueline Jose in terms of, depth and work ethics?
Very professional si Jane. And then when she agrees to do something, she really does it with her best.
Okay.
It's very, parang feeling mo sa mga artista kasi ngayon parang you owe them something eh.
Okay.
Parang
Sa
they're
ganitong,
doing,
sa new generation of
you're
actors and
doing
actresses?
them a favor. That was not the case of Jacqueline and all the actors of that generation.
Okay.
They were more keen to work. And they gave, maramdaman mo ang puso nila sa trabaho nila. Na makikita mo yung devotion nila sa craft nila. Ngayon parang may ginagawa silang iba, they're doing you a favor lang.
Okay. So that's your observation, Direk,
Yes.
sa generation ngayon ng mga actors and actresses. The other movie in our photo is Tanong Mo sa Buwan, and this is the film where Jacqueline Jose and Mark Hill actually fell in love, and then of course nagkaanak sila, Andy Eigenman, right? Did you expect this to happen back then?
May nangyayari ng misteryo nung habang nagsushooting.
Okay.
So I kind of know.
All right.
This is my second movie, I think.
How is it important for you, Direk, that films convey social issues and cultural stories?
Kasi you cannot escape it eh. The times.
Right, that's true.
And must convey a story that's parang, it comes with the times. So, importante sa atin na ma-translate, we can be a window to a piece of history through our movies. So, pwedeng pag-usapan ng social issues or something that affects the people of that time sa mga social issues na yon.
Right.
So you really have to think na in the future, 50 years from now, people may watch it and analyze it as a social study of the times it was set in to be.
Right.
That's why when I did Boy Golden, 50s yun, well, of course, interpretative na lang yun. Ang ginawa ko lang na, kung inisip ko yung 50s, parang napaka-ideal pa.
Yeah.
May mga Robin Hood,
Yeah.
may mga ganun-ganon. It was not parang a time of complex thinking. It was simplifying matters.
Let's take a look at our next photo, Direk, on our LED screen. Nasaan ang Puso from 1997. This was your first Metro Manila Film Festival Best Director Award.
Was this?
Oh, I'm reminding Direk, I love it. But yes, this was your first MMF award as Best Director. Can you tell us about this time?
I remember I was in San Francisco when
When you found out?
When I found out.
Ah, okay.
I wasn't even here. Of course, who was in this? Maricel.
Maricel Soriano and Judy and Santos.
Ah, they were.
Yes, ayan, Maricel and Christopher De Leon.
Ah, this was with Spencer.
Spencer, yes. So this is actually the movie that we were talking about earlier.
Ito pala, nasa lang Puso.
This was the first time that you worked with Judy Ann.
Bagets pa sila noon.
Oo, yeah.
They were still teenagers.
As we can see on the on the
Teenagers,
screen.
18 lang yata. Wala pa yatang 18 sila noon eh.
But this was not your first movie with Maricel.
No,
No,
I think
okay.
I did Dahas before this.
Okay.
Was Dahas my first movie with her? I think it was or after this was Dahas. I don't remember.
Grabe, sa dami ng movies, TV series na na dinirect mo, Direk Chito. Ang hirap na matandaan, no? Which came
Hindi.
first? Sinong nag-star sa ganitong movie?
Actually, I made a list of my films nga. Nahirapan na nga akong after private itanong, sabi ko, kailan ba pumasok ang Lea Productions?
How many movies have you made in total? Do you remember?
Alam ko 40 plus na eh.
40 plus, okay. So you can't remember the specific number talaga.
Tapos
But
may
that's a
dami
lot,
pang
40
TV.
plus. May TV pa, hindi pa kasama yung TV
First
there.
TV ko, I think, was Isip Pinoy. I don't
Isip
know if
Pinoy,
you
okay.
remember that. Isip Pinoy.
How many TV shows, TV series ba? TV
That
shows?
you don't ask me na. I don't remember. All I did, I remember lang Isip Pinoy I did. And then the last one was Darna. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Everything in between, wala na, mix na.
Let's take a look, Direk, at the next picture. Signal Rock, of course. Ito ang iyong official entry to the Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino back then. 2018 also, that was your entry to the Academy Awards, right?
It was awarded that
Yes.
maybe the entry.
Christian Bables, of course, with an ensemble cast. Direk, when you field entries to the international awards, meron bang difference in directing style or film look that?
You don't. You are chosen to represent the country. You don't make a film for the Oscars.
Okay.
It's the Academy that chooses.
That selects.
They select.
Okay.
That chooses which film goes or becomes an entry to parang the Oscars category. And then you Oscars committee chooses the film. Makes shortlist and then shortlist hanggang sa I don't know how many nominations they have now. 5 na lang yata eh. 5 or
Direk, sa
10.
tingin mo, bakit napili ang Signal Rock to be the entry
Hindi mo na ako
for
pumipili.
the Academy Awards? What makes this film so special? What is it about this film that got the attention of that award-giving
Well, it's
body?
very simple film. And it's a very heartfelt film na involving somebody in the country and somebody who's abroad.
Okay.
Dependent on somebody working abroad. Somebody who's working abroad, siyempre, you rely on her. That was Judy Ann. Si Judy Ann yung gumanap sa Signal Rock. Pero boses lang. So the whole family depended on that person who was abroad. Which tinatawagan hingi ng pera, magkano ipadala mo, kailangan kong ganitong amount. And suddenly, tragedies, well, something sad happened to that person who was abroad. Instead of giving money, sending help, she wanted the help. Yun ang naging storya
Premise ng Signal Rock, right.
na parang na-reverse. So, tutulong ba yung mga taga-Pilipinas sa kanya? Well, in our Signal Rock story, it was the brother, the youngest brother, who helped the older sister abroad sa problema niya. It's not the other way around anymore.
Yeah.
Wala na siyang pinapadala. Kasi may nangyari nga masama sa kanya eh.
You know what? I'm curious, Direk. Before we go on a break, I have a question. What is Direk Chito Roño like on the set? Pagka nagdidirect ka na.
Iba na. I went through several changes.
Okay.
Siyempre, nung una,
Alam mo kasi, I've read some interviews, pagka ini-interview yung mga artista, pagka sinabing Direk Chito Roño, parang na-challenge sila. Merong konting kaba na, si Direk Chito ito. Why is it like that?
maybe hindi ako masyado nagkakadal sa mga artista.
Okay.
I just want to be on a very professional level. I chose them to be actors, not to be friends.
Right, that's true. Very professional. Business,
I
diba, when
mean,
you shoot.
we can be friends, but please deliver.
Right.
Sinabi mo magdadala ka ng mansanas, magdala ka ng mansanas, huwag mo ako bibigyan ng atis.
You have to do your homework, kumbaga.
Correct.
Yes,
you have to do your study, you
Yeah.
have to do your own character breakdown, etc. You have to read the entire script.
Yes.
Kasi, siyempre, nung bagets pa tayo, there were actors before na hindi ganun kaseryoso. They're coming into the movie
Unprepared.
tired and unprepared because they were
yeah.
shooting another movie
different
before
thing. Yes.
before your movie. They came from another set. So, nasalala mo before, usok-usok pa yung lagari-lagari. Ay,
Yeah.
nako.
Until now naman, Direk, I think
Well,
it's still
nawala
the same
yan
practice.
nung pandemic eh. Pero siyempre, people had to be careful.
Right.
Pero ngayon, ganun na naman eh. Nag-uumpisa na naman eh.
Yeah.
It's not the fault of the industry or the producers. I think it's the fault of the character of the actor itself.
Now, Direk Espantaho will be showing tomorrow. How will Direk Chito Roño spend his Christmas holiday? But before we ask for your answer, let's have a short break. At the forefront, we'll be right back. Welcome back at the forefront. We are still joined by Direk Chito Roño, of course. Now, with Espantaho showing tomorrow, how will Direk Chito spend his Christmas holiday? Paano mo spend Christmas holiday mo, Direk?
Actually, yung personal yung aking during the day, family lang yung luncheon yan.
Okay.
So all my brothers and sisters come, may pamangkins, etc., mga cousins. We all gather together for Christmas lunch.
Okay.
And then it ends mga 4 or 5. And then the Streetboys come in with their
saya!
families. Hanggang madaling araw na yun.
Okay.
Games, inuman, lasingan. Yun na yun. I mean, that's my Christmas. Bonding with friends
Do you
and
do this
family.
every year? Like may yearly reunion ng Streetboys?
Every year.
Talaga?
Reunion
Wow.
kami.
Okay.
Well, this year, wala si Bom kasi nag-abroad. But everybody else is here.
Okay. That sounds like fun. Tapos after nun, diretso na sa cinema, manonood na ng Espantaho.
Maybe 26.
On the 26th. Okay. So, Direk, meron na naman tayong, I have a little game for you. Instead of writing down your answers, because usually Attorney Karen would ask her guests to write down the answers. So, ito, just sabihin mo na lang sa akin, okay? Your top 3. I want to know your top 3. First is your top 3 Filipino filmmakers. The ones that you look up to. Who do you have in mind?
Oh, of course, lahat yung kaibigan ko. Hirap. Well, Celso. Sinasabi ko naman palagi yan, Celso Kid is my favorite.
Direk Celso,
Lino,
yes.
and then Ishma.
The latest.
And then, of course, I like Mang Eddie. Kaibigan ko yan. when they were still alive.
Right, of course. How,
In fact, I remember bringing in Celso when I made Patay sa Sindak. And the first thing I asked is, okay na ba? Pwede na, hindi nakakahiya. Sinabi ko sa kanya, before even kina Susan Roses and FPJ who were in the audience also.
siya yung unang gumawa ng film, is that
Hindi,
correct?
he did the original with
yeah, the
Susan.
original.
With Susan
Correct,
Roses. Barbara was just a remake.
So, it was a retelling of the original Celso.
Yes.
I see.
Ricky and I updated the material to the, of course, kasi sobrang luma na yun eh.
Yes,
Nag-aaral pa ako when we was showing eh. College pa yata ako. But it was a big hit.
Okay, now Direk, I want to ask you this question. Now, feeling ko mahihirapan ka because you have worked with such a huge roster of actors and actresses, diba? But top 3 actors that you have worked with, siguro yung pinaka-memorable mo.
Well, Al Pacino is there.
I didn't know that!
Yes, Marlon, when he was alive, was there. Ang hirap na, I will not say. Kasi, alam mo naman lahat yan naging kaibigan ko.
Oo, yeah,
so,
that's
it's
true.
very hard to compare kasi one is different from the other.
So wala kang memorable experience with any particular actor?
All of them are
na-
memorable.
I
I
see.
mentioned kanina that all my films try to be different
Right.
from one another. If you view my films, none will be similar. So, sige, sabihin na natin, Stella Magtanggol is similar to La Rosa Baga, to La Vida Rosa, kasi it has to deal with criminals, etc. But they're different. Hindi sila ganun kapareho. Ganun din, I mean, so, may movie na pang Sharon Cuneta, may movie na
Right.
pang Maricel Soriano.
Yes.
May ganun eh.
So iba-iba. Ang hirap to like choose just 3 out of the so many actors and actresses
Kasi
on the list.
all actors I've worked, from Sharon
Right.
to Nora Honor,
Oo,
everybody
dami,
I've worked.
ang dami na.
So it's good. Kahit na may Daria Ramirez is a good actress, but on a perfect role. You cannot force her to be a donya. Hindi siya babagay. Or I
Right.
as a religious nun, Diyos ko, sino maniniwala doon? Di ba?
So ito na lang, Direk. What are the top 3 things that you like to do during your downtime?
Sa akin, vacation talaga eh.
Vacation.
Vacation
Uwi ng
number
summer?
1. Uwi. I'll go abroad. Mga ganun. Pero I really like traveling. I like, ngayon, trip ko ngayon nature.
Okay.
Parang hindi na ako masyadong impressed sa mga, look at Dubai, look at the theme park. Yung mga ganun.
And it's too
Okay,
busy,
ganun
too
lang.
industrial also.
Pare-pareho lang.
Yeah.
But to look at nature, like, dalhin mo ako sa highlands, o dalhin mo ako sa Arctic Circle, yan ang mag-i-enjoy ako
Yeah.
ngayon.
Aside from Samar, Direk, what are the top 3 provinces that you think are cinematic and beautiful?
Anywhere na may Sierra Madre, it's
Okay.
beautiful. And then, Bicol is also wonderful hanggang Sorsogon. Well, hindi ako masyado nag-ikot ng mga Western Visayas. Mindanao, I love. Mindanao, especially Bukidnon area. Hindi ko alam. Maybe it's the mountains and the seas that I like.
Okay.
I've been to Dapitan and that area. It's beautiful also.
Lastly, Direk, before I let you go, what advice would you give to young aspiring Filipino filmmakers?
Please study. It's important. Kahit na katanga ang producer mo, kahit na hindi siya marunong tumingin ng art, kung ikaw nag-aral at alam mo paano may improve ang isang napakawalang kwentang material, you will have the ability and the intellectual capacity understanding your material, and you will enhance what you have done to something beyond the expectation of a producer. So please pag-aralan mo, wag lang puro in love. Tapos that's it. Sakit sa puso, sakit sa damdamin.
Yes.
Hugot-hugot here, hugot-hugot there. Tama na. Lagyan mo ng konting elevation ang iyong buhay.
Alright.
At ang ating buhay lahat.
Thank you very much, Direk Chito Roño. Of course, your movie comes out tomorrow, December 25, Espantaho. We are going to be looking forward to seeing that movie starring
Thank you very much.
Judy and Santos, Lorna, Tolentino, and an amazing cast. So thank you.
Chanda and Janice are
Yes.
also in the movie.
Right. Thank you so much, Direk Chito Roño. Merry Christmas.
Ay, thank you very much
Yes.
and Merry Christmas to you all.
Now, despite the challenges that our local film industry is facing, veteran filmmaker Chito Roño still sees a silver lining up ahead. But in order to make this happen, both the stakeholders of Philippine cinema and the government should work together to produce quality films that showcase Filipino culture as well as ingenuity in modern filmmaking. Be timely informed, be insightful of the news, always stay at the forefront. Merry Christmas, everyone, and let's support the Metro Manila Film Festival. Join us again tomorrow for meaningful conversations that would help you form an objective personal opinion. This is Anne Asis-Carilo for attorney Karen Jimeno. Thank you so much for spending your hour with us.